Hello. Hello. Last volunteer wearing blue shirt. Can you hear me? Okay, thank you. Hello. দুজন স্টুডেন্ট ভলেন্টিয়ার্স স্টেজের সামনে আসবে। দুজন স্টুডেন্ট ভলেন্টিয়ার স্টেজের সামনে আসবে।
Hello, is this mic is audible? My voice is audible?
ইয়া। Good afternoon. Namaskar, ladies and gentlemen, respected Adamas University officials, our guests, esteemed faculty members, and my fellow students. Welcome to AU Ignite 2023. She is Novina Chakraborty, Associate Professor, and I am Arnob Basu, Assistant Professor from the School of Media and Communication, Adamas University. Today we stand before you with a heart filled with joy and excitement as we embark on this incredible journey together. On behalf of the entire Adamas University family, we extend a warm welcome to each one of you, our newest members who have joined this esteemed institution. Today marks the beginning of a transformative chapter in our lives, and we can assure you that the experiences we will share here will shape us in ways we cannot yet imagine.
Namaskar, a very warm good afternoon to all the ladies and gentlemen, respected Adamas officials, honorable guests, all the esteemed faculty members, to all the dear students and their parents. Welcome to AU Ignite 2023. With a good clap. As we all gather here, dreaming with aspirations, dream, you must recognize the immense potential within each of you. You are here not only gain knowledge, but also to cultivate wisdom, to nurture a passion, to build your long-lasting relationship. Adamas University is not just a place for learning subjects from the books. It is a platform for self-discovery, personal growth, the pursuit of excellence. So here we begin the journey.
We will begin AU Ignite 2023 with the blessings of Lord Ganesha, the remover of obstacles and the embodiment of wisdom and prosperity.
Lord Ganesha symbolizes wisdom, understanding, discriminating intellect that we must possess to attain perfection in life. Ganesh Vandana is the form of art of dance for pop reflection for body art.
सुंदर उदिशेंदुराची कंठी झळके माळ मुक्ता फळाची जय देव जय देव जय देव जय देव जय मंगल मूर्ती हो श्री मंगल मूर्ती दर्शन मात्रे मान कामना पूर्ती जय देव जय देव
It was a mesmerizing performance. I hope you all received and enjoyed.
असतो मा सद्गमया तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमया मृत्योर्मामृता गमया शांति 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 शांति
Lead us from ignorance to truth. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from the dead to deathlessness. On that note, I would like to call all the expected dignitaries on the stage to lighten the lamp to start this auspicious ceremony.
I would like to welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Suranjan Das, Professor Dr. Novin Das, Pro Vice Chancellor, Training, Placement and Corporate Relations, Professor Dr. Dipankar Bhattacharya, Pro Vice Chancellor, Research and Innovation and Dean of SOBUS. I would like to request Professor Shobhik Roy Chaudhuri, Honorable Registrar, Adamas University, and also Shomnath Chatterjee, Senior Vice President, Chancellor's Office, please come up on the stage. Thank you. যে কোনো শুভ অনুষ্ঠানের শুরু আমরা সবসময় ল্যাম্প লাইটনিংয়ের মাধ্যমে করি, অর্থাৎ প্রদীপ প্রজ্বলন যাকে আমরা বলি। এবং এই প্রদীপ জ্বালানোর বা প্রদীপ প্রজ্বলনের মাধ্যমে এরকম একটা অনুষ্ঠানের শুরু করার মূল উদ্দেশ্যই হচ্ছে যা কিছু অশুভ তা যাতে দূর হয় এবং লাইট বা আলো যাতে আমাদের আগামীর দিশা দেখায়। আমরা সেই প্রসেসের মাধ্যমেই আমাদের এই প্রদীপ প্রজ্বলন যে পর্ব সেটা শুরু করছি।
so much. And here we are officially starting our program AU Ignite 2023.
Absolutely. So let's step into our main program, Novena.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would like to call Honorable Registrar of the Adamas University, Professor Shobhik Roy Chaudhuri, sir. Please come up on the stage.
Absolutely. I would like to call Professor Shobhik Chaudhary is having over 20 years of rich, extensive experience in academic, administration and teaching, student management and research training experience.
His prior association was with JIS College of Engineering, Burdwan University, Amity University in teaching and academic administration.
He acted as core committee member of NBA, NAC accreditation and nodal officer finance and TQ2 and many cells and many institutional committee during all these years.
So please welcome Honorable Registrar of Adamas University, Professor Shobhik Roy Chaudhuri. Sir, please.
Thank you so much. Dear MCs for introducing me as well, which was not very much required though. Anyways, at the onset I would like to seek the blessings of the Almighty and our Honorable Chancellor, Professor Dr. Shomit Rai. Honorable VC Sir, all the esteemed faculty members out here, all the parents and guardians sitting outside, and of course the eager and bright new students. A very good afternoon. I would like to congratulate the newly joined students for getting enrolled to Adamas University. So on behalf of Adamas University and on my personal behalf, this is my warm greetings and welcome to Adamas University for your academic endeavor. I can understand you are at a point of inflection wherein you are shifting from school education to higher education, I mean college and universities. So you are excited and eager to unearth the future ahead. And I believe you are aware of the fact that you are in a juncture of new paradigm of education, wherein there are a lot many changes which you need to get acquainted with. This AU Ignite, the orientation is to get you indoctrinated to the new regime education, wherein you need not to only confine your education to classrooms, but also you need to explore things outside. You need to challenge your assumptions. You need to raise questions against the paradox. So I believe with the immense opportunities you'll be provided with in terms of classroom, outside sessions, as well as different kinds of engagement activities including clubs, you will be exposed to lot many opportunities whereby you can unearth the innate potential. Before I conclude, I would like to remind you that life in Adamas is going to be what you are going to make it. So whatever obstacles you are assuming, whatever challenges you will be posed with, you need to set your benchmark, you need to set your plan of actions, and accordingly you can progress so as to attain the desire. So once again, on behalf of Adamas University, let me congratulate you and extend my best wishes for your future journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Now it's time to introduce a person who actually does not need any introduction.
Not only that, in the educational industry, it's very hard to describe his legacy of 38 years within a short span of time. He started with a single room classroom where he used to train, teach, and mentor students who were dreaming about a government job.
And he helped them to achieve their dreams. This is the way Rise started. From a single room classroom, and it was not a very easy spread its network to all over West Bengal and beyond.
Honorable Chancellor also worked towards the development of the district of North 24 Parganas, which lacked quality schools. In 2004, he established the Adamas International School, the one of its kind in the area. It is a day boarding school providing education up to the 12th standard and is affiliated to the Council for Indian School Certificate Examination. The school is also associated with the Cambridge, UK for its various programs.
Further, with an intention to provide a solution to all educational needs under one roof, Professor Dr. Ray started the Adamas Knowledge City at Barashat. It is located over the area of 100 acres and is responsible of setting up the various educational institutions including Adamas University at the place where we are standing today. Dr. Ray, he is the only board member of International Association of Universities from Asia Pacific.
Uh, Due to some very important official engagement, our Honorable Chancellor is in overseas, but he has sent his message for you, and we are going to read that out. I would request Novina ma'am to start it.
I'm reading Sir's message, so I'm right now voicing him, so consider. Good afternoon, everyone. I heartily welcome all of you to this auspicious day. It is my pleasure to address all the extended good wishes and new journey that you are going to embark on Adamas University. Adamas University is a true hub of international learning. It is a young, dynamic institute which has gained immense nationally and where it has been recognized as the best private university in Eastern India. Adamas has been establishing its prominence internationally as well. He has tied agreement with 86 foreign universities. Despite of being a young institute, the journey of Adamas has been very promising, and in this regard, a student always had been playing a significant role. For any university, the student are its asset. And is the student who perform contribution upholds and imagine the university. Each student of university is its treasure. Adamas aims to nurture each of these talents, mind, and build them to be future leaders and global citizens. Currently, Adamas holds responsibility of more than 4,500 students, and we aim to take care of each one of you. AU Ignite is a very significant event of Adamas to welcome newly admitted students. So dear students, we are glad to welcome all of you as a new member of our Adamas family. I thank you for entrusting your academic journey on Adamas University. I extend my gratitude to all the parents and guardians for keeping faith on us and to let us guide and walk to your ward for paving the way towards their future. Saying that, I would urge to keep the faith and assure that you will not be disappointed. Adamas believes in the holistic development approach. The 10th School of University resemble its pillar which provide multi-dimensional educational facility to the students through the platform of outcome-based education, apart from providing respective academic courses. And as engagement enable to students to foster their unique capability to be productive. Along with functional knowledge, Adamas emphasized to cultivating one's own passion to prosper and establish oneself there in their respective fields. As exceptional in that example, in that regard, we would like to express our sports and fitness of Adamas University under this unit along with academics and qualified student. Here we excel in the sports and have brought huge acclamation and pride to university nationally.
In continuation to this, Sir has also said, Adamas University has dedicated itself for the betterment of the students. Apart from the academic departments, we have separate departments specially created to smoothen the life of a student. We have the Department of Student Affairs and Student Felicitation Center to solve and ace out the various needs, issues of the students. The Career Development Cell facilitates the internship and placement opportunities. The Center for Lifelong Learning trains and guides the student in coping up with the corporate world. The Department of International Relations provides international opportunities through semester exchange programs, attending summer schools, seminars, conferences, etc. Adamas follows a mentor-mentee system as well. Through this system, each student or mentee is assigned to a specific faculty or mentor to cater the individual needs of the students. Hence, the university aims to offer all possible elements to encourage its students in excelling in all possible ways. In today's competitive world, it is essential for one to build oneself in such a way so that one is able enough to combat the ever-changing and fragile situations. In our university, we design our curriculum and educate our students in such a way so as to build them into a social and responsible being. Dear students, as you are about to begin a new journey of your higher education, you must keep in mind that education is not only about gaining bookish knowledge. We in Adamas believe in delivering education with the help of in-hand practical situations. The ability to apprehend theoretical knowledge and applying the same to solve case-specific or real-life situations is what makes the ultimate and universal gain of education. Quoting Swami Vivekananda, education is the manifestation of perfection already in men. So, Adamas strives to nurture the respective potentials of each student and boost them to excel in their individual domains in their own ways and thereby become efficient native of the country. Further, we have planned to build a 24/7 active campus which would be initiated soon. We aim to give our students a lively and student-friendly campus. Hence, I assure you that you can rely on Adamas University and we will keep our promise in guiding the students' future and educating them in the right path. I believe with the inception of your journey with Adamas through AU Ignite, you would find that your every potential to be ignited with flying colors. I congratulate and wish all of you good luck for your future endeavors. Thank you from Honorable Chancellor, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for your constant support and guidance. And here we are, stand together.
যেহেতু আমি অর্ণব এবং নবীনা আমরা দুজনেই স্কুল অফ মিডিয়া অ্যান্ড কমিউনিকেশন থেকে বিলং করি, রাদার আমরা বিলং করি অ্যাডামাস ইউনিভার্সিটি থেকে, বাট কাজ করি স্কুল অফ মিডিয়া অ্যান্ড কমিউনিকেশনের জন্য, তাই ফিল্ম আমাদের ভীষণ কাছের। কিন্তু ফিল্ম ইজ সাচ আ সাবজেক্ট, আমরা মিডিয়া কমিউনিকেশনের বলে আমরা বলতে পারি না ফিল্ম শুধু আমাদের, ফিল্ম সবার যারা আমরা দেখতে ভালোবাসি, এবং সত্যজিৎ রায় আমাদের সকলের খুব কাছের একজন মানুষ। সত্যজিৎ রায় বলতে যে সিনেমাটির কথা আমাদের মনে পড়ে দ্যাট ইজ অবভিয়াসলি পথের পাঁচালী, কিন্তু ছোটবেলায় পথের পাঁচালীর থেকেও যে ছবিটি খুব বেশি আমাদের কাছের ছিল, স্পেসিফিক্যালি আমার, সেটি ছিল গুপি গাইন বাঘা বাইন।
একদম।
তার কারণ এরকম সায়েন্স ফিকশন ম্যাজিক ফিল্ম এর আগে আমি ছোটবেলায় দেখিনি, যেখানে গুপি গাইন গান গাইতেন এবং বাঘা বাইন ঢোলক বাজাতেন এবং তারা এত ভালো পারফর্ম করতেন দুজনে মিলে, ডুয়েট পারফরমেন্স, যে সকলে এতটাই মেসমারাইজড হয়ে যেতেন যে কেউ নড়তেন না, স্ট্যান্ড স্টিল হয়ে যেতেন। এরকম কোনো কারণ ছিল না যে তারা সম্মোহিত করতো বা হিপনোটাইজ করতো, খানিকটা তাই দেখানো হয়েছে, বাট তাদের পারফরমেন্স এতটাই ভালো ছিল যে সকলে মেসমারাইজড হয়ে যেত। অ্যাকচুয়ালি এই কথাটা বলার একটাই কারণ, এবার যাকে আমরা শুনবো, যখনই আমরা অডিয়েন্স সিটে বসে আমি আর নবীনা ডিসকাস করছিলাম তাকে শুনি, আমরা অ্যাকচুয়ালি মেসমারাইজড হই। তাই জন্যই এই এক্সাম্পল। দ্য ওয়ে হি স্পিক্স, দ্য ওয়ে হি মোটিভেট আস ইজ রিয়েলি, আমার এই এক্সাম্পলটা ছাড়া অন্য কোনোভাবে দেওয়ার কোনো উপায় ছিল না। হি ইজ নান আদার দ্যান ডক্টর নবীন দাস, Pro Vice Chancellor, Training, Placement and Corporate Relations, Adamas University.
Dr. Dash has a perfect blend of academic and corporate experience, having done his BTech honors from IIT Kharagpur, PGDM from IIM Kolkata, and PhD from NLU Jadavpur in collaboration with IMT Ghaziabad. Is his almost a decade of corporate experience. He has a field of position of SBU, head in Godrej and Boys, Kolkata, Vice President of Gyansoft USA, and Vice President Intellectual Capital at Everon Education System, Chennai. In his academic experience of spanning more than 2 decades, he has held positions like founding dean and director of IBS Business School, both at Hyderabad and Kolkata, and he had an instinct as associate director, Indian School of Business, Hyderabad, and he is a constant guidance, and he will just guide you how to take a book and read it and what else you need in this academic organization. Sir, I welcome you on the dais.
Please, sir.
Thank you. Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Dr. Shoykot Mitra, sir, my colleagues, my dear students, and esteemed parents and guardians who have gathered today to see a momentous day for the awards. I'm reminded about 150 years ago of a saying by Charles Dickens in his book, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times." We are in an age which almost typifies this statement of Charles Dickens. I can understand the sudden reduction of the hum in the crowd. Why am I calling it the worst of times? I'll come to that later. First, let me congratulate all of you, my dear students, to have taken a decision to come to Adamas University and give it a chance to your luck, to your hard work, and to your camaraderie to work together and excel in this journey of excellence. I must also thank the parents to have reposed faith on us, a fledgling university by any standard, a 7-year-old university compared to the 100, 200, 400, 500, 800-year-old universities that we see is nothing. But then, we also have the advantage of not having a baggage, and that makes us a new age university. So we are really, really thankful to the parents and guardians to have faith on us and have given charge of their wards to us. In the last 20, 30 years, we have seen that in spite of the initial 10, 20, 30 years of Indian independence, where many of us had lost faith on the growth of this country, in fact, in normal circles of Addas of Calcutta, the normal discussion used to be whether there is any hope for us. In the last 20, 30 years, I have seen myself that the streams have turned. Today, we are hopeful. Today, our youth, and you all represent that section of the society who are agog to take this country to the next levels. We at the most can play the role of facilitators as teachers, and that's exactly what I think we must be doing. Go and conquer the world. Let Adamas University be the springboard for all of you to go and conquer not only this part of the world, but also the rest of the world. Let you go and conquer the 7 continents, cross the 7 oceans, and let people understand what this new age university can do for the rest of the world. But it is also, as I told you, the worst of times. In spite of India galloping fast, I'm sure many of you read the newspapers regularly, and I hope all of you must do now that you have come to an university. The recent advancements of space technology, even yesterday, Singapore has reposed faith on India on launching of their 7 satellites, and we have done it with Elan. Look at the World Bank and the IMFs talking about India, how India has taken that spot in the world economy today. We are very hopeful that with your hard work, India will become the 3rd largest economy of the world, and that's not a small feat. In less than 75 years, maybe about 80 years' time, if India achieves this feat, I think it will be something to rejoice. Maybe many of us will not be there to witness such a day, but I hope that with your guidance, with your help, with your path showing, India is going to reclaim its path and reclaim its position in that high table of nations. It's also a bit scary to see that if we do not take this challenge, and if you as students do not take this challenge as your individual challenges, then possibly India is not going to fructify the dream that it has for itself. There is already murmurs about the mismatch between what the corporate wants and what professionals that we produce in India are getting. There are murmurs that in the days to come, also great digital divide might turn into a huge nightmare for us. The demographic divide might turn against India, and therefore I would again warn all of you, please take care of these apprehensions, and I'm sure Adamas University, with its opportunities galore for you, if you can take advantage of them, there is no reason to doubt that India is going to achieve what it has dreamt for itself. So India and the nation is in your hands. Take advantage of all the opportunities, all the clubs, all the curricular and extracurricular activities that this university offers to you, and be a worthy citizen of this country. Thank you very much. Once again, wishing all of you a great time with us. Let us become partners in this journey. We are not teachers. In fact, nothing can be taught to anybody. You have already that perfection in you. Manifesting it is our responsibility. Give us the chance to co-create India of our dreams. And just to again quote Charles Dickens, let there be spring of hope and let there be an epoch of belief. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request Professor Dr. Dipankar Bhattacharya, Pro Vice Chancellor, Research and Innovation, Adamas University, to come up on the stage.
In the meantime, let me introduce Professor Bhattacharya. Professor Dr. Dipankar Bhattacharya is the Pro Vice Chancellor, Research and Innovation, and also the Dean of the School of Basic and Applied Sciences. He has completed his PhD in Chemical Engineering from Jadavpur University. He has a vast research area and has 75 plus research articles and 3 book chapters. He has a US patent whose technology transfer is happening through Dynamic Concept Canada.
He completed his postdoc at the University of Quebec, Canada, and later worked as a research professor. He taught students from around 20 countries. In India, he has associated with as Pro-Vice Chancellor of Centurion University prior to joining Adamas University.
Presenting the guide, the wonderful mentor, Professor Dr. Dipankar Bhattacharya, the Pro-Vice Chancellor, Research and Innovation, and the Dean of the School of Basic and Applied Science.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, all of you present here. Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor Shoikat Moitra Sir, all my colleagues present here, the parents, and my dear students. Here, I'm going to tell you something about the research opportunities that you can get at Adamas University. Before going into that, I would like to tell you one thing. You already have completed your schooling. Now you are in the university. So what is the basic difference between the school education and university education? The major difference is in research. Another area which is really important for all of you is to learn how to think, how to address a problem. So here, when you are going for research, you have to be curious. You have to learn how to ask questions, how to address a problem. So once you can do that, you'll be able to go for research. And research will help you create an impact. You all know that when a student succeeds in the life, we the teachers are the happiest persons in the world because we want to live through our students' success. So here, what I would like to tell you that you have to expand your mindset, your mind, so that you can learn how to unlearn. That means you learned a lot of things, but when you go for research, you find some new things, you might have to forget what you learned. This learning and unlearning is the key for research. So you have to work on your mindset. Another thing, when we talk about research, research simply is making a hypothesis and either you prove the hypothesis or disprove the hypothesis. This is all about research in a key nutshell. So what will be the output of research? So here are the different output that you can have from your research. One is publication in peer-reviewed journals. Then you can present in conferences. You have proceedings. You have book chapters. You can have IPR, intellectual property rights, which you already have heard of it. It's patents, commonly known as. And there are different kinds of patents are also available, IPRs, which even from STEM as well as non-STEM students can really go for it. Then you can come up with your products as well as startup and incubation. So you can have your own industry even. So instead of being a job taker, you can also become a job giver. So at Adamas University, you will get support in each of these stages. So even from your idea, you can get mentoring, industry support, seed funding, access to infrastructural facilities, and support for IPR or any kind of legal support you need. So This is another proof. Adamas University is the only university in Eastern India to get government funding of around 10 crores. It shows we really excelled in research, and we want all of you to be part of this activity. We have a number of research centers here. So here I highlighted some of those important research centers and the equipment available there, because without equipment it is difficult to go for high quality research. So here I will just show you some glances. Professor Mahorshi Krishnadev, who is guiding this Subhash Mukhopadhyay Center for Stem Cell, and he is from Stanford University. So we have faculty members who have seen abroad, who have worked abroad. So they have international exposure and they will help you in research. So I will just show you some equipment, just a quick glance for all of you. The Central Instrumentation Center, where we have a set of costly equipment. Atomic absorption spectroscopy, which you will find in very few places. And we have our eJuva Center. In eJuva Center, you will get support for startups and incubation. And Professor Shaptoshi Chatterjee is leading this place. And you will be happy to know that this eJuva Center has supported students from different eminent universities or eminent institutions in India, like Presidency University, Birla Institute of Technology. So you can understand that we work with other eminent institutions also. So finally, what I would like to say, that you have to create an impact so that you make your footprint. And empowering students is not just about preparing them for the future. It's supporting them in creating an impact that transforms the world. Believe in your potential. You possess the power to shape your destiny and make the impossible possible. So you have the quality to change the world. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for your insight. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential, these versions are the key that will unlock the door to the personal excellence. On that note, I would like to call our torchbearer of academic excellence. I would like to invite Professor Dr. Shoykot Mitra.
Professor Dr. Shoykot Mitra is a renowned academician and administrator who served as the Vice Chancellor of Maulana Abul Kalam Azad University of Technology, which is Macau. Earlier, he served as a faculty member at University Technology Petronas, Malaysia. He has held several academic and administrative positions, including the professor and principal in charge of Government College of Engineering and Ceramic Technology, Kolkata, principal in charge of RCC Institute of Information Technology, Kolkata, and senior scientist in Central Fuel Research Institute, Dhanbad. Professor Moitro also holds several additional administrative responsibilities, such as chairman of the Artificial Intelligence Task Force of the State of West Bengal and expert member of the Committee for the State Education Policy.
Professor Moitro has completed 11 funded research projects and received 9 awards and recognitions, including the prestigious Fellow of Institute of Engineers, India. He is a member of several academic, administrative and professional organizations, including Indian National Science Congress Association and the Material Research Society of India. Dr. Moitro has also served in the various positions in the professional and administrative organization, including Executive Council member of Indian Society of Technical Education and former honorary Vice President of Indian Institute of Ceramics. He is the recipient of S.S. Bhatnagar Award in Chemistry and the Indian Science Congress in the year 2019. Sir, I welcome you.
Thank you very much. At the outset, let me address all these distinguished personalities. My senior, Professor Suranjan Das, Dr. Nobin Das, Dr. Dipankar Bhattacharya, Dr. Somnath Chatterjee, Dr. Mondal, Dr. Sujay Bhattacharya, the registrars, and so many personalities are here from this university. And those students, all the students, were the most important stakeholders for today's program. I'm feeling that it is very difficult to sit for a long period and to listen to lectures and all these things. This is the problem of modern times. Now the thing is this, silence please at the back. So the problem in modern times is, now Dr. Nobin Das was still talking about this best of time and worst of time. The best of time is, now we have access to lots of gadgets. We have access to lots of facilities. But the worst things is, we have we have started losing some of our important skills. And one of the important skill is listening ability, ability to focus and concentrate, and also to some extent continuous learning ability. You see, this modern generation, you students, as a result of biological evolution, tremendous this development is taking place in our mental faculty. That is called rise of biological intelligence, which is similar to rise of artificial intelligence. You know, when this artificial intelligence, this is not a new thing. From this 1950s, 60s, people started talking about artificial intelligence. But at one point of time, we became aware or conscious about the importance of artificial intelligence, that it can overtake human race. When did it happen? That is basically, it originated from a chess match. One of the greatest chess player of human this history is Garry Kasparov. Have you heard his name? How many of you play chess? So have you heard the name of Garry Kasparov? Garry Kasparov is one of the undisputed, the stalwarts or champions of chess. And there was a match between man and machine. IBM developed one machine that is called Deep Blue. And a match started to see whether human intelligence can defeat machine intelligence. At the first match, Kasparov won. Kasparov defeated Deep Blue. So we became very much sure that at no point of time in the course of our civilization, the machine intelligence would not overcome human intelligence. But you know what happened? After some time, the organizers they organized a second match or rematch. And at that second match, Kasparov was defeated by Deep Blue. And from that, the onset of fall of human intelligence, rise of machine intelligence started. So we are now having augmented intelligence. And you people who are, this torchbearer of this generation, you are having the maximum, this access to this machine intelligence to develop your augmented intelligence to the best possible extent. This is the campus. Here you have seen in the last presentation, lots of facilities are available. Good qualities, infrastructures are available. Good classrooms, very nice ambience, dedicated teachers, wise teachers, they are available. But the thing is this, how best you are going to use all these things. That on that, your success or your ability to leave a mark at your life afterwards, that will depend. You see, let me tell it on story. The story is basically story of three brothers. Three brothers, their father was a very famous personality. He had, this professional accomplishment, and he gave all the sons similar education. Similar education means they are at the same institute, same degree, and with this, and they performed almost similarly at their, this academic examination and all these things. And then this gentleman, after these brothers, they received their degrees, he approached to one of his friend who was an industrialist and requested him, you say, my three sons, they became graduate. Now why don't you give them some opportunity to work at your organization? And that friend, that he complied, okay, well, it's not a problem, so I'll be employing all of your three sons. Afterwards, this father, he went to outside for some work and spent there for some period, 6 months or 1 year. After he came back, he inquired his first son, okay, how is the job going? So he told that, father, okay, it's good. How much you are earning? 50,000 bucks per month. That's good. Same question he asked his second son. What about you? So I am earning 1 lakh bucks per month. And third son, what about you? I am earning 5 lakhs bucks per month. So the man, he got perplexed, confused. How it could be? All the sons, they received same education, they are working at the same place, at same level. But one is getting 50,000 per month, one is getting 1 lakh per month, and another is getting 5 lakhs per month. So he rushed to his friend, this industrialist, chairman of that organization, and asked him, what is the mystery? My three sons, and they are working under you at a similar level, but why this discrepancy in their paychecks? So that friend, well, okay, you want to know the reason? Then come back tomorrow and stay at my antechamber without revealing your identity, your presence, and see what happens afterwards. These organizations, they had the business of auctioning items from ships. So next day, as decided earlier, the father came and he started hiding himself in the antechamber of that chairman. And chairman then asked the first son, oh, I have got the news that one ship has landed at the port and it has some materials. Kindly go and see whether we can go for auctioning these materials or not. The first son said, okay, sir, I am going. Afterwards, he called the second son and gave him the same task. And afterwards, he called the third son and gave him the same task. Within 1 hour, the first son returns. So the chairman told, how come we could return so fast? Because this port is far away from here, and it takes almost 2 to 3 hours while going and coming. Oh, no, sir, I did not bother to go there because I have some friend who is staying nearby the port. I talked to him and asked him to inquire what is there inside the ship. He told there are some, worn clothes, some old computers, and some these damaged woods. So these are not worthy for going for auction. So I think we would waste our time if we go for auctioning. So therefore, my advice is we should not go for this. The chairman told, okay, nice. Then after few hours, the second son came. And he asked this same question, then what information you could gather? Well, sir, I went there. I saw some computers is existing, some logs, wooden logs are there, some old clothes are there. I checked it and I have seen that these are not so valuable items, so we should not go for auctioning. Well, okay, very nice. But third son, he was not returning for a prolonged period. Until late evening, when he was not returning, the father became anxious. He asked, what happened? Well, you wait and see. And at late evening, the third son returned. Then what happened? Why you are so late? Well, sir, actually, I went there fast, and I saw some items, timber items are there, some computers are there, some clothes are there. As I am not a timber expert, so I came back to the market, hired one expert, timber expert, and took him to that place to assess the quality of the log. And then I did the same practice for the clothes. I came to the market, took on experts, cloth experts and textile experts, and get all these items assessed by him. And then I came to market, took on hardware engineer, and get all the computers assessed by him. Then, sir, it is amazing because these woods, these are very precious Burmese stick. And clothes, these are very rare Iranian muslin. And the computers, these are of high configuration, latest version computers. So we need to go for auctioning all these items as quick as possible. Then sir, I did a mistake. Sorry for and for that I take your apology. What is that? Sir, because I did not have time, so without consulting you, I arranged this auction because I was afraid that our competitors could get this information and they could jump. So I arranged the auctions and the sales proceedings. This is, these 5 crores I have collected. So all the payments are made. So this 5 crores check is here. It is a check. Then he told, the chairman, after he departed, the son departed, the chairman told the father, now you can understand the difference. What is the takeaway from this story? You will be having same environment, same opportunity, same degree, but some of you will be going to the top, and some of you, unfortunately, would not be able to make it, because this requires to cultivate certain important qualities and attributes. And what is that? That is total responsibility. Total responsibility for upgrading you, for upgrading your organizations, for upgrading your society, for upgrading your family, for upgrading your community. So this attitude is to be ingrained or imbibed. And this is very important. Did you understand? Did you understand? So that depends on our outlook, how we are looking around everything. You can pay a visit. You can see these structures are there, good buildings, there's some facilities, everything's are there. But how to look at it critically? So there's a 2 lines poem. 2 persons looked from the prison bar. One saw the mud and other saw the star. From the same environment, if you have a positive, optimistic, futuristic look, you will be moving ahead. And if you do not have, then your rate of progress unfortunately will be low. So these depends. So we need to cultivate different types of this intelligence amongst us. Now people are talking about intelligence. Skill is something, but intelligence is a word which has better this connotations and meaning. We need to have technical intelligence, how to handle the gadgets, technologies, digital things, and all these things. Because you see, at this time, probably some of you, they will testify my hypothesis. We are having a hybrid existence, partly physical, sitting here, and partly digital, connected to our smartphone and checking all these things, what is happening and the social media and all these things. How many of you are glued to your smartphone right now? And if you are not constantly looking at it, intermittently you are looking. Because some sound is coming, that means some message has come up and entered to your smartphone from Facebook, from Twitter, from this WhatsApp and all these things. And after a few minutes, if it is not a continuous process, definitely it's intermittent. After a few minutes, we feel the urge and compulsion to look at our smartphone. And that damages our concentration, focus. So there's a famous book by Daniel Goleman, Focus. Focus, how we can focus ourselves. Now attention span has been reduced to 8 minutes. Beyond 8 minutes, if you listen to some lectures, then your attention, side by side, this academic part is all right, but personally, how you are carrying yourself. Whether you are going for, these good physical exercises, some mental exercises, developing some, these personal levels of personal intelligence. Intelligence means your communication skills, your listening ability, your learning ability, your ability to look at some things critically and to understand where the problem is existing. And some ability which is related to your social intelligence, empathy, compassion, understanding the surroundings, live in existence in harmony with the nature. So all these will determine how best as an individual will be contributing to this world. You see, from our birth, we are net positive consumer. From our birth to death, we are net positive consumer, consuming, there's so many gallons of water in our entire course of life. So many, these cubic meters of oxygens. So many, these tons, kilotons of food products. And this machine, this biological machine, is a net positive consumers, and emitting means it emits what? Emits all the pollutants. But the contribution would be there, overcoming this net positive this consumption. If we want to make it net positive contribution, we have to develop ourselves to that extent whereby not only taking care of ourselves, but also to our family, to our friends, to our peers, to our society, to environment, to everything. If we can take care positively and productively, then from net positive consumers, we can be, at least to a certain extent, be some, this, maybe not net positive, but some contributing, some parts contributing. So these things, this is required. Whatever your subject is. Now today, at present time, it is not the, this domain knowledge is important, but at the same time, how best you are equipping yourself with all the peripheral knowledges, how you are taking interest in other subjects, that also will determine your rate of success in the future life. The boundaries between the subjects, it is getting blurred and diminishing. This in technology, all technologies are getting mingled with each other. Then with technology, science is mixing, with sciences, humanities is mixing, liberal arts, everything are getting mixed with each other. Now we cannot say I am persons of this field, that field, that field. All these things are coming up as a problem, and that problem needs to be solved with a collaborative mindset, where we need to apply our own subject, we need to understand how other subjects can contribute in solving all this problem. For that purpose, my advice to all of you is take keen interest in other subjects as well. Maybe you are students of engineering, but you need to take interest in liberal arts and other subjects as well. Then only you can understand the problem from a better perspective. And this is a reality now. If we look at all the multinational giants who are recruiting human resources to the largest possible extent, like Google, Microsoft, and others, they are recruiting persons from diverse background to bring a diverse approach and attitude in solving all the real life problems. No solution in one-dimensional manner can be foolproof or sacrosanct. Always there is a better solution, and that how this betterness of the solution that can be perceived. It can be relooked from some other angle. That's why this is the time. I know this is where your energy is at the peak. Your learning ability is at the peak. All this ability, the intelligence, socializing ability, emotional ability is at the peak. Now we need to take maximum benefit of all this strength which has been given to us by God at this particular age group, because we are talking about demographic dividend. The age group is 27 to 31, and you are within that. That means on your performance, the future, the shape of the future will come up. The future will be saved, and for that, whatever chance you got here, this is university, standard program, standard, all things are standards. Only things, I am repeating it, how best you are utilizing all these things for the growth and development of selves, and with an attitude of betterment of everything. That will determine your course of journey and your journey to the peak of the success in near future. I wish all the best for you. Kindly discuss with your teachers, discuss with your peers, discuss with others, and try to understand each and every bit or piece of information. Here also you see, whatever you are doing right now, this is called a passive listening. To make it active listening, you should have one notebook or one page at your hand, and after each and every deliberation, what are the salient points, maybe 3 or 4, you can note it down. And afterwards, going back to your home, you can reflect on it, think over it, and can develop your own perception and conception and ideas in a better manner compared to whatever is being told by the speakers. Thank you very much.
Mike. Hello. Hello, check. Hello. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your insightful stories and the relationship between teacher and student. And really, we are living in the world of AI, and we need to use it very mindfully. Now, I'm just inviting a person who is responsible for all administration and transactional charges, Senior Vice President of Chancellor Office, Mr. Shobnath Chatterjee. Sir is going to demonstrate all the initiatives, achievements, and of sports, club activities, and international relations.
Before handing over the baton, let me brief his vast profile. Mr. Chatterjee is coming from corporate world. He was CEO and whole-time director of Weibull Technology Limited. Prior to this, Mr. Chatterjee was in energy and utilities sector. laid for Capgemini, India for 9 years, and member of Global Utility Sector Council of Capgemini, being responsible for driving sector initiatives at India, Middle East, and in APAC region. He was also the head of Kolkata Delivery Center of Capgemini.
Mr. Chatterjee has started his career as a graduate trainee with TCS and continued for 22 years. He was the overall P&L owner and global head of utility and delivery center head with Tata Consultancy Services. Mr. Chatterjee has led large transactional and transformation program both in India and overseas. He had been business relationship manager of TCS for an account of US and had led other successful engagement in UK, Switzerland, Australia, and other countries. Mr. Chatterjee completed his B.Tech Electrical Engineering IIT Kharagpur, M.Tech Instrumental Engineering from IIT Kharagpur. Sir, over to you.
Thank you. My dear students, you have had a very hard day, very humid weather. I promise I won't take more than 5 minutes of your time. First of all, welcome to Adamas University, which is the #1 multidisciplinary university in the East. On behalf of Adamas University, I wish you all the best and wish you a fantastic career ahead. At Adamas University, what we want is to transform you from a school student to a professional. So the 3 or 4 years that you would stay with us, we will not only confine you to the classroom education, but we will give you exposure to all kinds that you need, all the tools and ammunition that you need, so that when you graduate, you are ready to serve the country, to serve the industry. So let me start by a few important activities that we do in our university. See, this is something all the students must be aware of. We have a student facilitation center, which is headed by an ex-student of Adamas University. This is a one-stop shop for all of you. For any problem that you have, you can write a mail to this ID, which is mentioned over here. Probably you won't be able to read, but this is very important for you. There is a mail, there is a phone number. You write from your Adamas University ID. We promise that we will acknowledge within 12 hours, and we will try to resolve within 48 hours, which means if you face any problem related to the university, be it related to your hostel, academics, administration, travel, transport, whatever it is, this is one-stop shop for you. It is based in the main building, which we call E1, you will get to know. It's in the ground floor, and as I mentioned, it's headed by an ex-student who would understand and would be able to resonate with you people very well. So these are some of the details which I've already mentioned. I don't want to go through it. Now we all know that along with classroom study, as I mentioned, like all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, at Adamas University we have provided you with all the facilities, and these are all world-class facilities. We have world-class badminton court, we have basketball, we have football facility. We also have team which participated in which will participate in international badminton. I'll talk about it. We have a gym and everything that you need. And this operates till late evening, and all of you can avail all these facilities. Just to give a glimpse of what we have achieved, we have participated in Khelo India. Khelo India is actually an inter-university contest where about 700 universities participated. We were 25th in that overall in all India, and we stood first in the East. And we have Mr. Ranjan Bandyopadhyay. Is he here with us? Ranjan Bandyopadhyay is the coach for all these activities. We did win gold in football. This is probably in the eastern part of India. We won it after 30 or 40 years that a university from eastern part of India did win gold. Though we call Kolkata as the Mecca of football, it did not happen so long. Apart from that, we have players who will represent inter-university World Inter-University Tournament. We have 3 students from our university who's going to participate. In Khelo India, we did win gold. I have mentioned about that. And we also have Meholi Ghosh, who is going to participate in World Championship in shooting. So we have tremendous enthusiasm, and we support students who actively participate in sports. And we also want all of you. It's not just to win, but it is to play. And we want all of you to participate in games. And we have the facility to do that. In our university, these are all famous personalities. Dhoni has been here, Sourav Ganguly, and the last picture, maybe old people like us will identify, he is great Cafu from Brazil. Now, to nurture your skills, see, as I mentioned, in classroom, we can do so much. We can give you theoretical training. But to nurture your skills, we have about 15 clubs. These clubs vary from social activities, cultural activities, to technical activities. I won't go through each one of them, but we have dance club, we have painting club, we have cyber coding club, we have robotics club, we have artificial intelligence club. So whichever suits your requirement or wherever you have interest, you can enroll into as many as you want. On 26th of this month of August, we will have a session where we will be demonstrating the capability and what we have offered from each of these clubs, and we would earnestly request each one of you to at least choose 1 or 2 of these clubs where you would learn a lot. I will skip all these. Now, we also have an international relationships department where we have signed up MOU with them. What it means is that there are exchange programs both for the students and for the faculty to go there, and we will have students and faculty coming in from those countries over here to Adamas University. It's an exchange program. I'll show you some pictures about that. This also gives an opportunity for our students to go over there and do their internship. These are some of the pictures. I'll skip them about signing the MOUs. This slide gives you the length and spread of Adamas University. We have covered almost every continent where we have partnership with leading universities, and we regularly visit over there, or their faculty comes over to Adamas University. Some of the pictures about this exchange program, student faculty, like our staff went and visited Bath, went to Siam University, Thailand, Bath in UK, and Poland. Now, what I want to tell you before I end is, see, today, there are enormous opportunities. It is for you to grab. Today, if you look at, as Professor Moitra was telling, that the boundaries between departments and subjects have diluted. So today, sky is the limit. It is up to you how you can transform yourself. So from my side, my final word, go chase your dream. Thank you. Wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much, sir. Hello. Mike.
Mike.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Haan. Thank you so much, sir. I feel privileged when I talk about the legends of our academic industry, such as our Chancellor, sir, Professor Dr. Shomit Roy, our Pro-Vice Chancellors, Shoykot Mitra, sir, is there. And now it is time for our Vice Chancellor of Adamas University, Professor Suranjan Das. When I was pursuing masters from Calcutta University, way back then, he was the Pro-Vice Chancellor of Calcutta University. Professor Das has just completed his current second terms as the Vice Chancellor of Jadavpur University. He was earlier Professor of History at the University of Calcutta and served the same university as its Pro-Vice Chancellor and then Vice Chancellor.
Professor Das is also honorary visiting professor at the University of Exeter, United Kingdom. He is presently the president of Association of Indian Universities, New Delhi, the honorary director of Netaji Institute of Asian Studies, Kolkata, and chairman, Board of Governors, Center for Studies in Social Sciences, Kolkata. A graduate from Presidency College, Kolkata, Professor Das has distinguished academic record, securing first-class first position in BA History Honours and MA History Honours of University of Kolkata and DPhil degree from Oxford University. He was distinguished fellow in many foreign universities and foreign countries. Professor Das has served in policy formulation bodies and concerned with higher education. In India, like the University Grant Commission, University Council of Historical Research, and he was the Chairman, Board of Trustees of Indian Museum, Kolkata, member of Governing Council, Indian Council of World Affairs, New Delhi, and member of Executive Council, National Assessment and Accreditation Council, NAC, in Bangalore, and member of Executive Council of Maulana Abul Kalam Azad Institute of Asian Studies, Kolkata. He is a member of Higher Education Council of West Bengal as well.
I would request sorry for the glitches. I would request the Vice Chancellor of Adamas University, Professor Suranjan Das, please come up on the stage and guide us through your words, sir. Please welcome.
Respected Dr. Mitra, my esteemed colleagues, my very dear students, and the proud parents of the students who have assembled here. Could I, on my own behalf and on behalf of the entire university community, warmly and cordially welcome the freshers to Adamas University. Now, my submission will be completely different from the very academic submissions that you had so far. First, I will be very short. And second, I would like to mix English and Bengali. I won't say much about the excellence of Adamas University. I've already heard about it. It has an interdisciplinary approach to teaching learning process. It has excellent facilities for the pursuit of extracurricular activities. It will train you how to adjust yourself to life when you cross the portals of this university. And above all, we have a chancellor who is a visionary par excellence. He has striven and will strive to promote academic excellence in tune with the principles of equity and justice, and he has always kept himself alive for the promotion of students' interests. As I said, I won't say anything particularly academic because you would be hearing from us in your 3 years or 4 years of your stay. আমি কতগুলো তোমাদের সামনে কয়েকটা প্রশ্ন রাখতে চাই। তোমরা আজকে যারা এসেছো কেউ এলএলবি পড়বে, কেউ লিবারাল আর্টস পড়বে, কেউ টেকনোলজি পড়বে, কিন্তু যে প্রশ্নটা তোমাদের কাছে রাখতে চাই সেটা হচ্ছে তোমরা কি খালি পড়ার জন্যই পড়বে? আজকে হায়ার এডুকেশনের is the sole aim of higher education is to produce students who could serve the world market or the Indian market? Perhaps no. The real goal of higher education is to produce inclusive citizens, interrogative citizens, who can question not only what is happening in and around him, but also outside the classroom, outside the country, so that they can contribute to what Martha Nussbaum, the famous American philosopher, said, become global citizens and make not only India but the world a better place to live in. এক্ষেত্রে মনে পড়ে যাচ্ছে যখন কবিগুরু রবীন্দ্রনাথ ঠাকুর বিশ্বভারতী প্রতিষ্ঠা করেছিলেন, তাকে জিজ্ঞাসা করা হয়েছিল, আপনি যে এই পাঠভবনে বিশ্বভারতী তৈরি করলেন, যে শিক্ষা আপনি দেবেন, শিক্ষার কি মূল উদ্দেশ্য হওয়া উচিত ছিল? উনি 3টে উদ্দেশ্য কথা বলেছেন। বলেছিলেন। একটা হচ্ছে আমাদের ছাত্রছাত্রীদের শেখাতে হবে তারা যাতে নিজে শেখে, দ্বিতীয়ত হচ্ছে তারা যাতে ক্রিয়েটিভ হয়, এবং তৃতীয়ত হচ্ছে তারা যাতে অন্যের প্রতি সিম্প্যাথেটিক হয়। These three were the ideals which prompted Tagore to establish Shantiniketan. I would just ask yourselves to think whether you have been able to imbibe these three very principles. If we have had been successful in imbibing these three principles, our country would not have faced so much problems. So whatever profession you join, I urge you to be good citizens, inclusive citizens, critical citizens. And Adamas University will provide you all excellent facilities to be inclusive citizens. আজকে আমরা বিশ্বায়নের যুগে বাস করি, where the world has become a global village, where the interaction between, not only between one person and another person has become easy, but interaction across the national frontiers have become easy. But globalization has also brought before us a cultural challenge. সেই সাংস্কৃতিক সংকটটা কি? সাংস্কৃতিক সংকটটা এই যে আমরা যখন বাইরের দেশের সঙ্গে আদান প্রদান করছি, তখন অনেক সময় কিন্তু আমরা আমাদের নিজেদের সাংস্কৃতিক ঐতিহ্য, আমাদের যে সাংস্কৃতিক সহনশীলতা, সেটা কিন্তু অনেক সময় ভুলে যাই। একটা ছোট্ট উদাহরণ দিচ্ছি। আমরা যখন ছোট ছিলাম, যখন where we were initiated to the three arts, আমরা কি দিয়ে শুরু করেছিলাম? বিদ্যাসাগর দিয়ে শুরু করেছি, আমরা প্রেমচাঁদ দিয়ে শুরু করেছি, আমরা কবিগুরু রবীন্দ্রনাথকে দিয়ে শুরু করেছি, আমরা নজরুল দিয়ে শুরু করেছি, সুভাষ মুখোপাধ্যায় দিয়ে শুরু করেছি, বিবেকানন্দ দিয়ে শুরু করেছি। কিন্তু আজকে একটা ছোট ছেলে বা মেয়ে, সে যখন প্রথম পড়তে শেখে, সে প্রথমে হ্যারি পটার বা স্পাইডারম্যানে চলে যাচ্ছে। আমি কখনো হ্যারি পটার স্পাইডারম্যান পড়ার বিরোধী না, কিন্তু এক ছোট্ট ঘটনা তোমাদের সামনে তুলে দিতে চাইছি। 1 বছর আগে একটি 8 বছরের ছেলে, সে তার একতলা বারান্দা থেকে স্পাইডারম্যানকে ইমিটেট করতে গিয়ে সেই বারান্দা থেকে লাফ দিয়ে তার প্রাণটা খোয়ালো। I give you this example to understand that while we interact with others, we should not forget ourselves. আজকে আমার ঘরের দরজার জানলাটা নিশ্চয়ই খুলে রাখবো, যাতে বাইরের হাওয়াটা এসে আমাদের নতুন করে চিন্তা ভাবনা করতে শেখায়। কিন্তু আমরা কখনোই আমাদের নিজেদের এমন একটা অবস্থায় নিয়ে যাব না যে বাইরের হাওয়াটা এসে আমার ঘরে, আমার বাড়ির ভিতটা নড়বড়ে করে যায়। আজকে কিন্তু আমরা সেরকম একটা সাংস্কৃতিক সংকটের সামনে এসে পৌঁছেছি। কাজে আমি তোমাদের, I implore upon you, as you know the world, as you go outside the world, you should not forget what your country stands for, what your culture stands for. আরেকটা কথা বলছি, মূল্যবোধের কথা। আমি আমার নিজের এক্সাম্পল দিয়ে বলছি। আমি সল্টলেকে থাকি। আমার যখন ছোট মেয়ে ছিল, তখন ওখানে সুন্দর একটা স্কুল ছিল। সেই স্কুলে আমি সকালে নিয়মিত তাকে ছাড়তে যেতাম, আবার নিয়ে আসতাম। একদিন ওরকম গেছি, আজকের মতো প্রচণ্ড গরম, আর বেশিক্ষণ তোমাদের আটকাবো না, 2টো কথা বলে শেষ করব। সেই গরমের দিনে আমার সামনে আমার আরেকজন মহিলা দাঁড়িয়ে আছেন, অবশ্যই তার বাচ্চাকে নিতে এসছে। সেই বাচ্চাটি বেরিয়ে এসে মাকে বলছে যে, মাদার, দ্য টিচার্স ডিডন্ট অ্যালাউ আস টু প্লে ইন দ্য প্লে ফিল্ড। মা বলছে, সত্যিতে গরমের মধ্যে কেন তোমাদের খেলতে দেবে? প্রম্পট কেম দ্য আনসার, কেন আমাদের বাড়িতে তো এসি আছে, কেন মাঠটা কেন এসি করে দেওয়া হলো না? আমি কিন্তু ছেলে বা মেয়েটিকে আমি দোষ দিচ্ছি না, দোষটা হচ্ছে আমরা অনেক সময় আমাদের নিজেদের কথা ভাবতে ভাবতে অন্যের কথা ভাবতে ভুলে যাই। এটা কিন্তু তোমরা কখনো করবে না। অ্যান্ড ডোন্ট টেক এনিথিং ফর গ্রান্টেড। ইউ হ্যাভ এভরিথিং দ্যাট ইউ হ্যাভ টু ডু, ইউ হ্যাভ টু আর্ন ইউর সেলফ, আদারওয়াইজ ইউ ক্যানট keep your head high in the society. কদিন আগে একটা খবর, তো জানি না তোমরা দেখেছো কিনা, আমরা যখন ছোট ছিলাম তখন আমরা রবীন্দ্র সদনের 25শে বৈশাখ যেতাম, গল্প করতে যেতাম, বন্ধুদের সঙ্গে গান শুনতাম, কবিতা শুনতাম। গত বছর একটা বেসরকারি টিভি চ্যানেল, আজকেও যে ছাত্রছাত্রীরা যারা যায়, যুবক যুবতীরা যায় রবীন্দ্র সদনে, তাদের জিজ্ঞেস করেছিল 2টো প্রশ্ন। কবিগুরু রবীন্দ্রনাথ কোন গ্রন্থের জন্য নোবেল প্রাইজ পেয়েছিলেন, কবে পেয়েছিলেন? 70% যুবক যুবতী যারা ছিল তারা সে উত্তর দিতে পারেনি। When I go abroad, I find that students they are rereading Chaucer, rereading Shelley, rereading Dickens. কিন্তু আমরা কি আজ বুকে হাত দিয়ে বলতে পারি আমাদের আজকের যে ঐতিহ্য, যে সংস্কৃতি, সহনশীলতার সংস্কৃতি, সেই সংস্কৃতিটা কি আমরা আয়ত্ত করতে পেরেছি? পারিনি। সেই জন্য আমি তোমাদের আবার বলবো, বাইরের দিকে তাকাবে কিন্তু নিজের দিকে তাকাতে কখনো ভুলো না। এটা করলে কিন্তু তোমাদেরও বিপদ, আমাদেরও বিপদ। আর একটা কথা বলে শেষ করছি। ডক্টর সৈকত মিত্র যথার্থই বলেছেন যে আজকে আমরা যে প্রযুক্তির যুগে বাস করছি, সেই প্রযুক্তির যুগের ফলে আদান প্রদান বেড়েছে, মানুষের ইন্টেলিজেন্সের ওপরে একটা আঘাত এসেছে। কিন্তু আমি কখনোই মনে করি না সে আর্টিফিশিয়াল ইন্টেলিজেন্স হোক বা যে কম্পিউটারই হোক, যেটাই হোক, সেটা মানুষের ক্রিয়েটিভিটি, সেই ক্রিয়েটিভিটিকে কখনো সে বন্ধ করতে পারে। সেই জন্যই আজকে এই আর্টিফিশিয়াল ইন্টেলিজেন্স যে তৈরি করেছে সেই আজকে সাবধানবাণী করছে। আর্টিফিশিয়াল ইন্টেলিজেন্সকে আমাদের এমনভাবে রেগুলেট করতে হবে যাতে সেটা মানুষের বিপত্তি না ঘটায়। সেই জন্য আমেরিকা বলুন, ইউরোপিয়ান কান্ট্রি বলুন, অন্যান্য দেশ বলুন, সবাই কিন্তু এআই রেগুলেট করার চেষ্টা করছে। আমি একটা ভারত সরকারের একটা ফর্মুলে প্রতিষ্ঠিত একটি কমিটি, সে কমিটির আমি চেয়ারম্যান ছিলাম, where we tried to understand the implications of AI on teaching learning process. And the conclusion that we arrived at was, yes, you should use artificial intelligence. We should use computer technology, but we should not be slaves to that technology. That is most important, using technology and becoming slaves to that technology. আজকে আমরা অবাক হয়ে যে অনেক সময় দেখি যে আজকে আমরা কারোর সঙ্গে লোকের সঙ্গে কথা বলি না, সবাই টেক্সটে করি। এমনকি লোকে প্রেমও নিবেদন করে টেক্সটের মধ্যে দিয়ে। যে প্রেমটা নিবেদন করা হয় সামনাসামনি আর যে প্রেম নিবেদন করা হয় ইমেলের মাধ্যমে, সেটা কি এক? আজকে আমরা যখন ছোট ছিলাম তখন আমরা আবোল তাবোল পড়তাম, ঠাকুমার ঝুলি পড়তাম। আজকে ছাত্রছাত্রীদের দেখি বইটা না পড়ে ওই আইপ্যাডে দেখছে বা সিডিতে দেখছে। আমার মাঝে মাঝে মনে হয় আমরা বই পড়ে আবোল তাবোল পড়ে যে আনন্দ পেয়েছি সেটাকে সেই সিডি থেকে পাওয়া যায় না। আমার সৌভাগ্য হয়েছিল অক্সফোর্ড বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ে আমি গবেষণা করার সুযোগ পেয়েছিলাম জগৎ বিখ্যাত ঐতিহাসিক তপন রায়চৌধুরীর কাছে। উনি একবার বলেছিলেন, যখন পুরনো বই উল্টায় সেখান থেকে একটা গন্ধ আসে, সেই গন্ধ তোমরা যারা কম্পিউটারে করো সেটা গন্ধ পাও না। কাজে উই শুড রিয়ালাইজ দ্যাট উই ইউজ টেকনোলজি বাট নট বিকাম স্লেভস টু দ্যাট টেকনোলজি, and we should always maintain human relationship, which is far more important. Humanity is more important than anything else. সেই জন্যই আমাদের চ্যান্সেলর সাহেব যেটা বলেছেন বা বিবেকানন্দকে কোট করে বলেছেন, the education is something which should bring out the perfection in man. অনেক সময় বলে, অনেকে তোমাদের মনে হতে পারে এসব কথা বলে শুনে কি হবে, আমরা তো কয়েকজন মাইক্রোস্কোপিক মাইনরিটি among so many students in India. কাজে আমরা চেঞ্জ করলে আর কতটুকু হবে? এক্ষেত্রে একটা কথা বলে শেষ করছি, আমাদের জাতির জনক মহাত্মা গান্ধী বলেছিলেন, বি দ্য চেঞ্জ ইউ আর। তুমি যদি নিজেকে পরিবর্তন করো, সমাজের পরিবর্তন হবে, সমাজের পরিবর্তন হলে দেশের পরিবর্তন হবে, দেশের পরিবর্তন হলে পৃথিবী পরিবর্তন হবে। এই কথা বলে, those who have come, those who have joined Adamas University, I sincerely welcome you to this university. Use all the facilities that you have and do not stop only by becoming a lawyer, only by becoming a technologist, only by becoming historian, only by becoming literature, but try to use the interdisciplinary approach of this university to become a true man. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you so much, sir. A leader who is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way, and that's who you are.
Hello. Fine. So, we are about to wrap this entire program. কিন্তু তার আগে বলি, সব যখন হয় তারপরে যদি প্রপারলি খাওয়া দাওয়া হয় তখন মনটা ভরে যায়। তো এতক্ষণ পরে ফাইনালি স্টুডেন্টের তরফ থেকে আওয়াজ পাওয়া গেল। আমি কি ঠিক বললাম? যাক, তো খাবার দাবার ব্যবস্থা রয়েছে। এটা শেষ হয়ে যাওয়ার পর, প্রোগ্রাম শেষ হয়ে যাওয়ার পর তোমরা এখানে গেট রয়েছে পিছন দিকে, মাঠে চলে যাবে, অর্থাৎ আমার রাইট হ্যান্ড সাইড তোমাদের লেফট হ্যান্ড সাইড, সেখানে অ্যাক্টিভিটি সেন্টারে তোমাদের জন্য ফুড প্যাকেটসের ব্যবস্থা রয়েছে। প্লিজ কালেক্ট করবে এবং সেখানে তোমাদের সঙ্গে যারা এসছেন বাড়ি থেকে গার্ডিয়ানরা, তারাও সেখান থেকে ফুড প্যাকেট কালেক্ট করবে।
কিন্তু তার আগে যখন আমরা কলেজের প্রথম দিনটা সত্যি সবসময় ভীষণ মেমোরেবল থাকে, তো তার সময় কখনো কখনো হয় যে কিছু স্মৃতি নেওয়া। আর আজকালকার সময় সত্যি প্রত্যেকজনের হাতে একটা করে ক্যামেরা, তারা অনেক স্মৃতি নেয় আর তা মুছে যায়, কিন্তু কিছু কিছু স্পেশাল মোমেন্ট সেটা মুছে যাওয়া যায় না। তো আফটার দ্য থ্যাঙ্কস গিভিং সেরেমনি আপনারা আপনার জায়গায় সবাই বসে থাকবেন, ব্র্যান্ডিং টিম আপনাদের একটু গাইড করবে, একটা গ্রুপ ফটোগ্রাফ চাই যাতে এই স্মৃতিটা সারা জীবন আপনাদের সাথে থাকুন, তোমার সাথে থাকবে। আর at the end of the convocation, যখন আমাদের convocation হবে, you will remember this day when you came here for the first time.
আমার মনে হয় এটা গ্রুপ ফটোগ্রাফ নয়, রাদার মাস ফটোগ্রাফ হবে।
Absolutely.
সো অফিসিয়ালি আমরা আমাদের প্রোগ্রামকে র্যাপ করব, অ্যান্ড বিফোর উই আর গোয়িং টু র্যাপ দিস ইভেন্ট অর দ্য প্রোগ্রাম, I would like to recite 2 lines. Thanks for your smile that lights up a room. Thanks for your smile that lights up a room. Thanks for your laugh that helps drive out the gloom. Here I would like to call Dr. Kosturi Mukherjee, Head of the Department of Geography, on the dais for the vote of thanks. Please, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. Distinguished speakers, esteemed faculty members, and our dear students, and all those who have made this student orientation program a resounding success. I stand before you with a heart full of gratitude and joy to deliver this vote of thanks. We began today's journey with the wonderful Ganesh Vandana dance performance, which set the tone of an enriching, vibrant day ahead. I would like to express our sincere appreciation to the artist who presented the mesmerizing Saraswati Bandana song, filling our hearts with divine inspiration. A warm thank goes to our registrar sir for the warm welcome address, setting the stage for the day's proceeding. We are grateful for your encouraging words that reassured our incoming students of the excellent education journey that awaits them at this prestigious institution. Our profound gratitude to Honorable Chancellor Sir Professor Shomit Ray. We are honored to have such a visionary leader and the driving force behind this esteemed institution. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir Professor Suranjan Das for the excellent words of wisdom and motivation shared with the students. Your guidance undoubtedly inspire our students to strive for excellence and contribute positivity to the society. We are deeply thankful to Professor Dipankar Bhattacharya for the enlightening presentation on research and innovation scope at Adamas University. Your vision for research and innovation has ignited the curiosity and passion for discovery among the students. Our sincere appreciation goes to Professor Nobin Das for the insightful, encouraging speech. It will undoubtedly shape the students' future. Our gratitude extends to Mr. Shomna Chatterjee for shedding the lights on various opportunities like sports, club activities, international relations present in Adamas University. I extend my thanks to Professor Shoykot Moitro for your encouraging, thought-provoking speech. Your experiences have motivated the students to strive the excellence and aim for greatness. I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation and gratitude to the host of the day, Arnab sir and Nobina ma'am, the branding team, the food department, admin department, IT department, registrar office, Department of Student Affairs, and the entire organizing committee, including faculty, staff, and students who worked tirelessly behind the scene to make this event a grand success. From captivating visual materials to delicious cooked food, the efficient coordination to flawless technical support, and from overall event planning to meticulous execution, each of you played a crucial role in making this day truly special. We owe the success of this event to your dedication and hard work. Lastly, and most importantly, I express my heartfelt thanks to all the new students who have chosen this institution as the platform to embark on their academic journey. Your enthusiasm and eagerness to learn fill us with optimism, and we assure that we are here to support you every step on the way. With this, I conclude this vote of thanks. Let us move forward together, embracing knowledge, fostering creativity, nurturing spirit of innovation. Together, we will create a brighter tomorrow. Thank you, one and all.
Thanksgiving for you a bit. Thanks for your willingness always to help. Thanks for thinking others before you think of yourself. Thanks a million for a million lovely things that you do. But most of all, thank you for just being you. So it's a wonderful session, and this is your new starting, that beginning that you are starting. Thank you so much.
আর এবার আমরা একসাথে একটা মাস ফটোগ্রাফ ক্লিক করব, তোমরা তার জন্য একটু ওয়েট করবে। আর সেই ছবিটা তোলার আগে যাদের কথা না বললেই নয়, ফার্স্ট অফ অল দ্য হোল ম্যানেজমেন্ট অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেশন, যারা এত বড় একটা ইভেন্টকে এত প্রপারলি অর্গানাইজ করতে হেল্প করেছেন, থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ। এখানে অনেক ডিনস এবং ডিরেক্টরসরা বসে রয়েছেন, থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ ফর ইয়োর পেশেন্ট লিসনিং। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ ফর এসওএমসি টেকনিক্যাল টিম, যারা আজকের পুরো ক্যামেরা, ভিডিওগ্রাফি, ফটোগ্রাফির রেসপন্সিবিলিটিতে রয়েছে, ইনক্লুডিং আই ক্যান সি ফিউ স্টুডেন্টস আর দেয়ার যারা কন্টিনিউয়াসলি কাজ করছে। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ ফর দিস ওয়ান্ডারফুল সাউন্ড, থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ ফর দিস ওয়ান্ডারফুল স্টেজ, অ্যান্ড থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ টু অল দ্য স্টুডেন্ট ভলেন্টিয়ার্স যারা আজকের এই ইভেন্টটাকে সাকসেসফুল করার জন্য কন্টিনিউয়াসলি এই স্কর্চিং হিটের মধ্যেও সাপোর্ট দিয়ে যাচ্ছে তাদের নেক্সট জেনারেশনকে, রাদার নেক্সট ব্যাচ অফ Adamas University. Thank you so much.
Now I would like to welcome volunteers.